day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Greatly Grant channel. In this channel, we are talking about the UAAG grant updates and information, and also we are also going to be updating you on the Theobarth and IMF and other grant informations. If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing so that when next we publish our next video, you will be kindly notified. Thank you once again for having me on Greatly channel. Bye for now.
All right. First of all, the Global Food Drive Initiative is a program designed to reach out to vulnerable individuals. Now, when I mean vulnerable, means anybody who is going through financial stress as at the moment as regarding food, being able to cater for their families and being able to afford or meet up with the demands of meals today. All right, so the drive is designed to help them meet that obligation, both as parents and also as singles too, to also be able to at least get that assistance that they need to survive for survival for the period, especially considering the inflation and everything happening in the country currently.
Thank you so much. That seems like an intervention program.
Yes.
Please tell us, what are the disparities in the beneficiaries, the fund entitled to beneficiaries of this scheme?
All right. The funds entitled to them, now there are 3 stages of payment for the Global Food Drive. All right. The first payment is 1,050 naira. All right. That comes to them. That is just like a support, like a welcome package for them. All right. And then the next payment is 6,500, which they call food support. All right. And then the next one is what we call the seed capital, which is 40,000 naira. Now that's the last payment they get for the drive. Now this is for homes. The target of this intervention is reaching out to 15 million homes. And a home, we are talking about a father, mother, and maybe 2 children, at least in the minimum. And so if you look at it, when they get these funds, it helps them cater for basic needs, at least at those different levels.
So in essence, what this implies, as a beneficiary that register for this scheme, you will receive 1,050 naira in the first month.
In the first month.
6,500 in the second month. And 40,000 naira
the third month. Yes.
Is there continuity to this? All
right. It ends with the 40,000. All right. As a seed capital. Now that capital is given to them to try something petty. All right. But after which they are going to be included in a project where they can, for food production, for those who would do well with the little seed capital that they are given, as small as it is, maybe for petty something. When they see that, they are also going to have access to other relief materials like maybe loans and other grants, including a 150,000 naira grant and upward.
Okay. So there is continuity.
There is continuity plan, yes.
For every registered members.
Yes, there is.
When you talk about the registration to become a member or a beneficiary, what does that actually entail? Does it involve fund?
Yes, it does. All right. And that will take me to introducing the consulting firm I represent, which is Price2 Technologies.
Price2?
Yes, Price2 Technologies. Praesto Technologies.
Okay.
All right. It's a consulting firm. We're into business consultation and anything that has to do with intervention, grants, loans, anything that has financial involvement, where people have to do something to get financial assistance. All right, so that's what the consulting firm is about. We help people, we advise them on financial decisions and also help them investigate projects So a client can come in and say, oh, I see so project, I would like to know what it's about, and then we help them do a fact checking on those, a background check on those institutions to know how real they are. And we've been saving clients from scam and so many things, because that's what we do. And so the consulting firm, all right, we are also helping our clients to assess this project, because this is an intervention program, but it's meant for our subscribers. All right, from our end, maybe if they get it elsewhere, but from our end, it's for our subscribers. And so there's certainly a subscription fee, so they have to be subscribers for us to move them or give them access to this program.
And how much is this registration?
Our subscription fee is 1,200 only.
1,200.
Yes.
So the area that strikes me is the area of fact checking,
yes,
where you checked the genuineness of
projects
in the Nigeria or elsewhere in Africa.
Within Nigeria, outside of Nigeria, we have a network of experts, all right, private detectives, all right, investigators that carry out our work for us. For instance, there are several projects that we have saved people from. There is one out for the purpose of the coverage. I may not mention name, all right, and that came in recently, and people approached us. Some of our clients approached us. We were able to tell them. In fact, we gave them deadlines. We told them this project is going to end by so time, and it happened exactly as we said, because we had facts. We're able to investigate. We fact check. We check their background. We know how to go about it, and we can tell when a project is genuine and when it is real and when it's not real. So we advise our clients.
This is quite interesting, especially for those that are subscribers of various grants in Nigeria and seeking to know if those grants they subscribe to is genuine. That implies through this guest in our studio, we can equally make some findings to ascertain if those grants that you are waiting for is true. That is a story for another day, per se. But what I want to equally confirm from him is that yes, Nigeria, we are, so many of the subscribers of this channel have been victims of fraudulent activities. And how are we sure this one is not one of those Ponzi scheme or fraudulent activity?
Okay, first of all, the first green light for this very project is, number one, it comes from an NGO. All right, nobody is asking them to pay any money. The only thing they are doing is subscribing with our channel to get more information on registrations and the rest. So they are subscribing for us, and they are getting value for whatever they are doing.
Okay, that is our subscriber now register with Presto with 1,200 value.
Yes.
Connect them
to the project,
the NGO that
yes, and
gives them this
the empowerment, yes,
okay,
and also to any other. They can have access to any other. We have a lot of other projects like the Eco Farmers Intervention Program, all right, and so many other intervention programs, including we investigate even crypto projects to ensure they are legit and they are real, and we advise clients, and a lot of our advice have always come true. All right, we even tell them this is how it is going to end, and it ends like that. That's because we've done our findings already. So that's just what they do. But in terms of, once they are subscribed with us, they don't have to pay money to access any of this project. They don't need to pay money to access the Global Food Drive. Nobody's asking them for any money. Once they are subscribed, in fact, it's like our giveaway to them. Once they are subscribed, we enroll them for the project, and they just stay and they start getting this funding, and that's it. It's a benefit, one of the parts of the benefit for subscribing with us.
The next question I know every subscriber of this channel will like to ask Mr. Wealth is the sustainability plan of this project. How are we sure, or what is the duration of this?
Okay.
Because I hear you mentioning targeting 15 million homes every month.
Yeah.
How long will this project last before it expires? Because our members may be encountering this video after 2 months and 3 months today.
Okay.
For those that will come to this same project in 6 months or in 1 year, will this project still be here?
Possibly. I use the word possibly because already the NGO has a target of 15 million homes. All right, and that means if they hit that target, it should come to a close. That means that's a window. All right, so 15 million homes is the target. All right, this is the number of people they can reach out to this intervention. And so once it gets there, certainly they have to close the window for registration.
So when did this program commence, and how many Nigerians have been enrolled so far?
All right, so far, we got in contact, Priso Technologies got in contact with this project. That was September last year, or rather August last year. And since then, we've had a lot of our clients that have enrolled for the project. In fact, from our end only, we have over 30,000 persons that have enrolled and are receiving benefits so far. Over 30,000. And this cuts across different states, all right, where we have our influencers, because we have those we call influencers that work with us, all right. And so far, there are different groups. The project currently in Nigeria has 5 groups. And these 5 groups, cumulative of about 30,000 persons have accessed it, and they are already getting. They are paid. In fact, once subscribers come onto the Priso Technologies platform, we have a platform called the Legit Opportunities. They will have access to testimonials. All right, testimonies. In fact, we have one person here. We have a lot. I wish we can bring all of our beneficiaries here to start testifying of the goodness they've seen from the project.
Wow, and I would love to hear from the beneficiary, her own testimony.
Yes, it is real. I am one of the beneficiaries of this program and my people, because I'm the president of ECODEF in Akwa Ibom State. So when I have the idea of this program, I asked my boss. He said that the program is real. So I said, let me try. I try with myself. After 2 weeks, I've gotten my own first money. They said after, it wasn't up to 2 months, I received my second payment.
How much?
It was 6,005 something. So
6,450.
okay, my people, because I push my people in. My people, they have testimonies every week. So it is real. It's workable program.
Thank you so much. And me myself, the anchor of this program today, when he forwarded the link to me through one of my beneficiaries or subscribers of this channel, I decided to register 1,200 if I can receive 1,050, 6,005 and 40,000. And last 3 weeks, I received the first 1,050 times. I registered for 15 persons. And some of them have received, just few that have not been received, which he assured me they are going to receive. So I'm now preparing to receive the 6,005 round of payment, which should be in next month. So I'm equally a testimonial, recovered my registration sum right now. Watching out for more. That is my own testimony as an anchor too.
Thank you.
So you equally mention an NGO that is supplying this fund or empowering the beneficiaries with this fund. One thing that should come to the mind of everyone right now is, where is this NGO getting this fund from to be able to empower 15 million Nigerians? What is their project? What are they tailoring this activity to that generates the fund to empower Nigerians?
All right. Okay, for the purpose of this project, I'm just going to say the one I can say, okay, and then for the purpose of privacy, leave the rest. Maybe if we interview them, they can say more. All right, but from our end, with our own investigations and findings, what we know is that they have good funders. In fact, they are well financed. All right, and they are well financed, and they have a vision. They've been here for quite a long time, all right, and with their office in Anambra State, all right, that's where they have their head office. I mean, they have the funds for the project, and so so far we know the NGO that we know, all right, but talking about source of funding, for the sake of privacy, I might just leave that part. We don't know who funds them, so we just leave that part for now.
I understand. All right, thank you so much for being here, and I don't know if you have any other additional information to give to our clients our subscribers in this channel who will want to become registered members to equally benefit from this?
All right. Certainly, I do. I would just use this medium to advise the Nigerians and probably maybe others outside of Nigeria who are watching us right now. First of all, subscribing with Priso Technologies goes beyond the global food drive. All right, it gives you access to so many other things. In fact, other perks and benefits, like you having access to people that you can trust that can help you investigate projects. When you come on the platform, you have access to project assistants that you can reach out to from time to time when you have investment opportunities to ask questions. That's one of the first benefits you get. And also, you can also get recommendations. For instance, you have business and you need funding and you need recommendation for funding, you can also get it. Also, as part of the benefits, you will also be enrolled for this global food drive, where you just get this coming in from time to time. And that not stopping there, we also have room for influencers in this project. All right, as influencers, there's so much. All right, the NGO takes care of a lot. Right, they pay the influencers. They have monthly payment for influencers. They also have other perks and benefits, including setting them up to be able to achieve the work. More of such information you can also get on the channel. All right, and maybe if we have subsequent interviews like this, you get further information. So there's a part for the subscribers, for the influencers, where you can get far more than just the 1,000, the 6,500 and the 40,000, because certainly some persons who may be listening to me now are maybe big influencers who don't have the need for 1,000 or 6,500 or 40,000, but they need huge funds to reach out to their communities. All right, you can come in, because as influencers, you have the privilege to also have multi accounts where you can get more of such funding for your community, specific for your community. For instance, maybe you're a local government chairman, you can come in and you say you want to reach out to 1,000 persons in your community, and then you approach us, we advise you on what to do, and then you do it and get the funding for your community. Use it as a form of empowerment for your community, as long as at the end of the day, people receive food items or receive the funding to assist their daily needs. All right, it's fine. So there's so much that you can do, and there are other investment opportunities within this platform that you can also take advantage of. So maybe because of time, I'll pause there for now.
That implies, as an individual, since I have a large audience of followers in my community, I can register for up to 50 or 100 or even 500 accounts.
Very well.
Supply the accounts of my people or my individual accounts to pay them.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
As an influencer, you can, because certainly as an influencer, we look at the fact that, or rather the NGO sees you as someone that has a community, and certainly you may have communities. We have several communities both in some parts of Nigeria that are interior and very rural. Let me use that word, very rural. And so in such places, some of them don't have access to accounts. So the influencer in this project, in the Global Food Drive, is allowed to use his account for those persons, get the funding, and then reach out to them. So an influencer can come in and then say, okay, I want to influence 1,000 people with this program, and then get the funding for them and reach out to them.
Definitely, we can't exhaust this discussion in this single session, and we will love to bring you back in subsequent episodes. But for those that are interested in this project to benefit from this empowerment scheme, we are going to drop a WhatsApp link on this channel in this video. Click onto this video, you will see a WhatsApp link and a WhatsApp phone number for you to join. Don't call, the number is strictly for chat. Just chat and indicate your interest, then you will be added to the group, or you join the platform straight from the link provided here. For